Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey friends, welcome back again. Today we're going to be doing another cash stuffing. So if you're interested in that, then please stick around and hang out with us. We're going to be stuffing today $885. So this is from a week where my husband and I were both paid. If you're new around here and aren't familiar with how I do things, on this channel I don't stuff for bills. I only cash stuff for our weekly spending and then our sinking funds and savings challenges. So the $885 that we're stuffing is after all of our bills have been paid for the next 2 weeks, as well as leaving in a buffer in the account for any extra thing that I forgot about. So the $885 again is just for our weekly spending and going into our sinking funds and savings challenges. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So we're going to start with my wallet. And first, I don't have anything left. I did do an unstuffing, so if you missed that, go ahead and check it out on my channel. And I mostly used my card this last week, so I don't think I have any change. I don't. No change. So before we start stuffing, let's do a quick cash count and make sure that we have it all here. I'm going to grab my calculator. So in hundreds, we have 200. 50s, 100. 20s, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 380 in 20s. And then 10s, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5s, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. And then in ones, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we have 885, and that is correct. So let's start stuffing my binder. So for groceries, we're going to put 70. I will be doing a pickup order at some point. So I am going to get rid of some of my 10s because I have a lot, and I am actually not going to be using a lot of 10s today. If you're not familiar with how I do this, also, I usually do a cash unstuffing, and then I use the money from my unstuffing to stuff my envelopes instead of going to the bank and taking out more money. It just eliminates a lot of the back and forth of money. Instead, when my check comes in the account, I just pay whatever I need to pay to whatever credit card and use the money I unstuffed to then restuff my envelopes. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So anyway, groceries is going to get 70. So let's go 20, 40, and use some 10s. 50, 60, and 70. Okay. Dining out, I'm not putting anything. We have been eating out too much and trying to not do that. So I'm not putting anything there. My fun money will get 20 as usual. And miscellaneous is going to get the usual 14. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so there's 14. And then always when I stuff my wallet, I got 20 in fun money and my husband gets 20 as well. So I'm going to set that to the side for him. As a reminder, too, I haven't said this in a while, all of this is shared money. So, yes, I'm the one who carries it, and usually I'm the one who does the grocery shopping. I pay the bills. So I have most of this in my possession, but my husband has access to all of this. Again, it is all shared. Okay, so let's go into my high priority binder to get started. And we'll start with my emergency fund. Now I already did go through and update all of these trackers. So I'm adding 20 to my emergency fund as I normally do every week. So now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, and 280. The first goal for this is 1,000. I have had to pull from this a couple months ago, so that's why it's lower. We're just trying to work it back up to 1,000. And then after that, the goal is 3 to 6 months of expenses, but that's obviously a long-term goal. So we'll just keep working on it. Then we've got my dog's emergency fund. They're also going to get 20. So they have 20, 40, and 60. Car repairs is getting 35, I think. Yes, 35. I did pull some money in here in my last unstuffing because I got an oil change. So again, if you missed that, head to my channel and check it out. I know a lot of you guys love unstuffings. I like to watch them too. So if you're interested, check it out. So in car repairs, we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 210, 215, and 220. I had somebody comment on a short video that I posted the other day and said that this wasn't enough for car repairs. And unfortunately, I think so many people miss the point of sinking funds is that you're always adding to them. This is not my end goal. I have a German car, so repairs are kind of pricey. So I'm always going to be adding to this. There's probably never going to be a time where I put fully funded in here because I'm always going to be adding to it. Things are just not cheap, and we want to be prepared. All right, Michigan is getting 40 this week. So Michigan now has $500 in the bank. Then we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, and 140 in cash. So we have 640. All right, anniversary. Anniversary is going to be getting 30. And this is for mine and my husband's anniversary, which will be later this year in October. It's our 10th anniversary. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear my dog barking. She's outside in the backyard, which is right behind this window, and she's barking at something. I don't know what. But anniversary now has 100, 150, 200, 20. Oh my gosh, these are so stuck together. 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. So 280 in anniversary. And I realized that I messed up my tracker here because I put 30, which is what I added in each little space. Let me update that. So there's 280 in anniversary. And again, we are going to England, and I hope I'm saying this right because I've been doing some research, and there's like the UK and Ireland, Scotland, Great Britain are all different. So we're going to London and we're going to Edinburgh, Scotland for sure. And hopefully lots of places in between, taking the train or just driving. So we'll see, but that is the area of the world that we are going to be going. And primarily, this trip is being paid for with points that we've earned from using a credit card. I paid off that credit card. I paid it off the moment that I spent anything. I paid it off right away. We were just doing, using the credit card so that we could get those points, because otherwise really swinging a trip to England would not have been feasible for us financially. But these points that we had accrued are enough to cover both of our flights round trip from New Mexico all the way over there, and then also to cover part of our stay. I'm going to pause real quick because I don't know why she's barking so much, and I'm going to go check. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just somebody in the neighbor's driveway, so of course she's freaking out. Anyway, so yeah, anniversary, I know there's not a lot in there, but really we just need spending money. So that's what we're working on for the next 4-ish months, until our anniversary. Okay, so lastly in this binder is going to be the wedding envelope. It's for my friend's wedding that I'm in coming up. And this is just a tracker I've been using to track how much money I have spent so far, what has come into this envelope. This isn't saying what's in here currently. Obviously, this is empty because I've had to pull from this for wedding related expenses. But today I am adding 160, 100. I'm going to save that 50, 20, 40, 50, and 60. Okay, sorry, back again. Got a work call. So we're putting 160 into my wedding envelope. So I have let's put this the way I want to count it. So I've got 100, 120, 140, 150, 160. So let's color in here. 160. So that's going to be this whole row and then finish this row as well. So most of the stuff for the wedding has been paid for already. My dress is paid for. 2 showers are out of the way and done. So there's one more next week and then that'll be it for showers. I think I'm going to end up doing my own hair and makeup because where we're going for the wedding is like a little mountain town, and there's just slim pickings there for people to do hair and makeup. So I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing my own, which is fine. I don't mind at all. So I'm going to start practicing that so I can make sure that I can do it how I want it. And yeah, so and then our stay has been paid for, which we're staying at a campground. So all that's really left for me to get is obviously the wedding weekend. We're gonna have to pay for gas to get there and any type of things that we need while we're there, food, that kind of thing. And then also I need a wedding gift and another gift for their shower in here next week. So everything is coming along. So far each of these rows is 100. So, excuse me, I've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, $600 so far that I have saved for this. And I have had to spend some of it, like I said, just in the weeks and months leading up to the wedding. So, but there's now 160 more in there to pull from as needed. And that is it for my high priority binder. Let me hop into my short-term binder now. This is my short-term sinking funds. There's a lot of money that comes and goes from this because it's stuff that I spend from regularly. So for my dogs, this is for like their food, toys, supplements, medicine. I also use their emergency fund for stuff like that if I go over in this envelope. So today we're going to put 50. So I've got 60 in there. Household is going to get 5. Really don't need anything, but it is empty, so I'm trying to put a little bit in there. Costco is going to get 50 as well. So there's 20, 40, and 50. Beauty is going to get 20 today. $20, $30, $40, $50 in beauty. And this is for haircuts or hair color. I do color my own hair, but I do pay to have it cut. Okay, toiletries, we're going to put 5. So now there's 10, 20, 25. Okay, self-care is going to get 10 today. I haven't added to this in over a month, so I'm excited to add a little bit to it. See if I can grab a 10 over here. So I have 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And this envelope I use for an array of things. I've used it for a massage. I've used it for pedicure. I've used it to buy nails for myself, but press-ons. We've used it for a special date night, or like a concert, or yeah, just anything that promotes any type of wellness. It could be physical wellness, emotional wellness, mental wellness, anything like that. And lastly, we're going to do health, and that is going to get 10. I don't put a lot in here because we have an FSA through my husband's work and great insurance. So I really just pull from this for the random time that I happen to not have my FSA card on me. So sometimes it's for allergy medicine. Yeah, I just don't have to use this very much, which is why I don't stuff it a lot. All right. So next we're going to go into my low priority binder. And we're going to put $10 in coffee. Let's do 5s because I have quite a few. So I have 5, 10, 15, and 20 in coffee. Entertainment is going to get 10. We don't use this one a whole lot. We just don't go to the movies that much or anything like that. We've used this a couple times this year for concert tickets. So just adding a little bit here and there is really like plenty for us. So I have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 in entertainment. Clothing is getting 30, and that will be all that it has. Shopping is going to get, I think, 20 today. Yes, 20. That's all that it has. Gifts is going to get 10. I'm going to do some 5s. So gifts now has 10, 15, and 20. Hobbies will get 10 today. This is mainly for my husband. He likes to buy Pokemon cards, so if there's a special pack or something that's over what his fun money is, because that's usually what he holds out his fun money for, then he can use this envelope. Or he can use shopping. He could also use self-care. I don't care. It's kind of open to interpretation. Tech is going to get 10. So I'm going to use 5s for that. And this envelope is for, I'm saving up for an iPad, which mostly I'm using gift cards for. I've been saving Target gift cards that have been given to me, or any Target gift cards that I've earned from purchasing things at Target. And then I'm supplementing the rest of it with cash. So in gift cards, I have at least 235. I think I have more than that now. I might have 300 in gift cards now. I haven't updated this little Post-it note in a while. But then I also have cash. So I'm really just waiting for one of them to go on sale because I do want the pencil as well. And they go on sale pretty often. I want the iPad mini. And then hopefully I can start doing digital planning, which is what I'm really looking forward to, because I have papers kind of everywhere on my desk. And I would love to do, like, have good notes and do the digital planner. So in tech, I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 125 in cash for that. And this is by no means a need. It is not a necessity whatsoever, but it's something that I have been wanting. And so little by little, I'm saving. I have been saving up for this since December 29th of 2023. And so, you know, we're 6 months in and I still haven't went and bought it yet. 6 months into the year. And I probably won't for a couple more months because I just want to make sure I have plenty here to cover a case, a screen protector, the pencil, and the iPad that I want. I don't just want the 64 gig, I want the 256. So I am saving up for that. And I do have a couple more gift cards coming. So I'm in no rush by any means. Again, this is my low priority binder, but if there's things that you would like to have, if you can put a few dollars away here and there, which is really what I've done, mostly $5 increments, then you can purchase something without it having to be a financial strain. All right, so lastly, we're going to go into my savings challenges, and today's an exciting day because we are doing a big cash stuffing of my Every Little Bit Adds Up challenge. So once a month, we add $186, and today is that day. So in addition to the 36 we normally put, we're going to add a 50 and a 100. So let's get started. So first we're going to add a 1, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in ones. I swear, my fingers are just not sticky today or something. They're not gripping the bills. And then in fives, we're going to add a 5. This challenge is from BusyGirlBudgets. She did just open an Etsy shop, so go check that out. And then her YouTube name is just BusyGirlBudgets. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, really, who got me into cash stuffing. So I cannot sing her praises enough, and she makes awesome challenges. I love this one. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 in the fives. We'll add a 10. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80 in tens. Do the 20. Oops. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, and 160. Okay. Okay, so here's the fun part. We're going to be adding, for the month of June, $50. So you have 200. And for June, another 100. So I realize I probably might have some new viewers here. So this line here, I did an unstuffing, which means I pulled the money out where that line is. So instead of having $600 right now like I should, I only have $200. But I had an unexpected expense, and I needed to pull out this money. So I just left an indicator of where it was when I basically restarted the challenge over. So 200 in the hundreds. So that is super exciting. So let's add up what I have in here so far. Actually, let's not, because I would have to physically count it, because these numbers are not accurate. So just kidding, never mind. It'll be a surprise. Okay, so now we're going to add some money to my emergency fund. So we have 20 that we're adding. So let's color in 2 of these. So as you probably saw, I do have a emergency fund sinking fund in my high priority binder, but I am doing this as just a little bit extra to supplement that and hopefully get it built up quicker and just have it a little bit more padded. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Okay. Yep. 80, that's correct. All right. Then we have my debt savings challenge. So this I'm using to track how much money I am putting towards debt each month. My goal is $500 a month. I'm past that already. So I'm not going to take the time to color all this in. I've made a $500 payment from my last paycheck. So this is done for the month of June. I will surely be adding more than 500 to debt this month, but the 500 that is my goal has been surpassed. So that is out of the way. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention is I did scan my receipts into Fetch Rewards. If you aren't familiar with Fetch, it is a receipt scanning app that gives you points based on what you purchase. You get a minimum of 25 points per receipt, and then certain items have bonuses. So like if you buy Old Spice deodorant, it'll be like an extra 1,500 points or something like that. So once you earn those points then convert to gift cards and you can redeem them. So if you're interested, they are running a special right now where anybody who signs up gets, I think, 2,500 points. I could be wrong. But also if you use my code, which I will put on the screen here, it'll give me a little bit of a points bonus as well, which I would greatly appreciate because all of the points are going to be used for Target gift cards, which I'm going to use for my iPad purchase. So several of you guys have already used my code, so thank you, thank you, thank you. That is such a big help. But also liking this video, commenting, and subscribing is just as much of a help because it brings people to this channel and gets more people engaged and just boosts the traffic over here. So if you haven't already done so, click that thumbs up, give me a subscribe, and leave me a fire emoji in the comments because it is blazing hot today. And that is it for today's video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.